Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Lesley, and on my channel I talk about luxury and shopping, but in a mindful and sustainable way. I share reviews, shopping vlogs, hauls and everything in between, so if that sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel. I post every Wednesday with the occasional additional video like this one thrown into the mix, and I would love to have you back. So today's video is going to be a shopping vlog. I went to the Chanel sale earlier today, and I also got the chance to check out some pre-loved and vintage goodies at a local luxury consignment and pre-loved boutique. If you're local, you might be familiar with Secondella, but yeah, they also have a website and an Instagram, so I'm definitely gonna link that down below. The stuff was so lovely, and I also got the chance to have a quick chat with the owner of the store, but obviously this is in no way sponsored. I just thought it was a neat idea to show you around and give you an idea of what the luxury pre-loved market looks like apart from Vestiaire Collective, but going into an actual store, which does have its benefits too. So that's the roadmap for today, and towards the end of the video I'm gonna unbox something that I picked up at the Chanel sale, but we're gonna save that for the end of the video. I mean, from the size of the bag, you might have an idea of at least the category of items that I purchased. Feel free to leave your guesses down below in the comments. But first, let's get into the shopping vlog. So the Chanel sale started on Wednesday, June 23rd, at least for the general public. Obviously, as always, VICs had their first dip into the sale items, I think 1 or 2 weeks prior, and you were definitely able to tell because the selection wasn't really that impressive. Anyway, after waiting approximately 50 minutes, almost an hour in line, I finally got into the boutique and went straight to the jewelry section. But as you can see, the selection was quite limited. Just a few earring designs, neither of those spoke to me, and the brooches weren't really my cup of tea either. So a couple of necklaces, bracelets. I did find something that I took home with me, but other than that, it was a little disappointing, not gonna lie. And in case you're not familiar, Chanel sale is twice a year, and most of the items in the sale are 40% off, and that includes jewelry items, ready-to-wear, shoes, and accessories like scarves and stuff. No SLGs, no handbags. And that was about it for Chanel. It truly was an in and out kind of scenario. I think I spent 5 to 6 minutes in the boutique maximum. I didn't want to take more time than necessary because I knew the queue outside the Chanel boutique was pretty long. So I went on my merry way to Secondella, which is a luxury second-hand and vintage consignment shop here in Hamburg, but they also have an online presence. Again, links will be in the description box. First and foremost, the people there were so lovely. I even got a chance to have a quick chat with the owner, who gave me permission to film in their boutique. So the neat thing about Secondella is that they basically comprise of 3 separate stores all in one building. So the main store is where they have top tier luxury designer handbags, but also ready to wear, shoes and all that. Then they have a second boutique right next door where they have more contemporary brands, mostly ready to wear, but also handbags. And then they have an outlet or like sales section. Obviously, I spent most of the time in the high-end store, but the other sections are definitely worth checking out as well. Let's start with handbags, shall we? The owner said that their selection would usually be a lot bigger. I mean, as with any consignment store, inventory changes constantly, and the owner mentioned that they have a couple of extra special vintage pieces in the back where they feel like they wouldn't get the attention they deserve if they were displayed just on the shelves with the more current bags. For those pieces, Secondella actually hosts special events where they bring out their, for example, 80s inventory. I think that's a really neat idea. So let's take a closer look at some of the bags that were on display. Starting with an Hermès Lindy. Not sure about the color or the size. The Lindy isn't a style from Hermès that I'm too familiar with. Then some Chanel and more Chanel earrings, and I think that's kind of a jersey material. And oh my god, this is from the Paris Hamburg collection. I wish the color combination was different. I'm not a fan of the blue and red combination, but yeah.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move.
A couple of years ago, I was super close to buying a Sylvie from Gucci. I'm glad I didn't, but for some reason the design still kind of speaks to me. It's very loud and very not me, and I'm definitely not a Gucci girl, but yeah, I kind of think the Sylvie is cute. Some Celine, Fendi, not sure about the brand of this one, MCM backpack, and Big Mama up there. I don't even know what size that would be, and I can imagine that would be extremely heavy to carry around even if it's almost empty, but yeah.
Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going oh, you got me going oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting...
And some more Hermes. I spy something from Bottega next to the clutch. And Strathbury down there on the left hand side. And apart from handbags, obviously they also had a sizable collection of vintage jewelry. I spy some Lacroix, Valentino, Christian Dior. Sorry about the reflection, I didn't want to be a burden and ask them to open the display cabinets. Hopefully you can look past that.
When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you.
And then I took a browse through their shoe section, and it's basically common knowledge that shoes don't really hold their value if you were to resell them, but from a consignment shop customer perspective, that's obviously amazing because most of the shoes I took a closer look at were under 200 euros and a lot of them were in like new condition. I think shoes are definitely the area where you can score the best deals and ready to wear depending on the condition obviously and the brand, but yeah, there were some pretty cute shoes. My shoe size isn't the most designer luxury house friendly one. I think they did have some shoes in size 42, but if you have a more feminine shoe size, I guess you can definitely find some amazing pieces. Prada, Saint Laurent, Chanel, Roger Vivier, Miu Miu, you name it. The selection was pretty impressive, and obviously, as with the handbag, there's new inventory on a very regular basis, so definitely worth checking out.
Everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going oh, you got me going oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love
And apart from bags, shoes and jewelry, Secondella also has a wide range of designer ready-to-wear. Prada, Dior, Isabel Marant, you name it. Oh, and Chanel, obviously. So this is their Chanel rack at the moment. And although I'm not an expert when it comes to Chanel ready-to-wear, one thing I do know is that their items are insanely expensive. So seeing Chanel tweed blazers and jackets for under 1,000 euros looked like a really fair price to me.
It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. You. Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say
Oh, and apparently they also had their 50-year anniversary last year, so they are definitely reputable and well established as a consignment shop here in Hamburg. And the fact that they do have a physical boutique is great. And I know that that's something a lot of people in the Lux community look out for when it comes to buying items pre-loved, just for peace of mind in case there should be something wrong with an item you purchased online or over the phone. Anyway, I would have loved to film more, but I did have an appointment. Plus, I didn't want to be too much of a burden or get in the way of other customers. But let me know if you enjoyed this luxury consignment shop section, and if the Secondella team is happy to have me over for a part 2 maybe, where I get into a little more detail in some bags, try them on and stuff. Let me know if that would be something you'd be interested in. So on my way from Secondella to my appointment, I came across an Escada clearance sale, which I quickly popped into and just checked out what they had there. I think Escada is a German-founded luxury brand, correct me if I'm wrong, and well, apparently they haven't been doing that well because they were in the process of completely dismantling the entire store and everything was marked down 80% or even more. Obviously, I had to try on a couple of items and I really loved the blazer. Sadly though, the smallest size that was still available was a 38 and that was just way too big. Yeah, kind of a shame. As for this dress, looking back, I think I just should have gotten it. It was 40 euros instead of, I think the original price was like 859 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, insane markdown. I didn't really like the way it fit around the belly and waist area, but looking back, I kind of regret not having gotten it. As for the wrap dress, that was actually only 20 euros. But as you can see, wrap dresses are always kind of confusing to me. And the dress was really heavy and a thick material, which obviously speaks for quality, but it was a little too thick of a material for my taste. So I left the boutique empty-handed, which kind of makes me proud too, because I used to get sucked in by sales big time, which led to a lot of purchases that were mainly inspired or triggered, I guess, by the item being on sale. Anyway, I know I'm not the only one, and I'm proud to report that I didn't buy anything despite the sale being really good. So that was it for my day out in the city. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like these type of shopping vlog videos and I'll try to incorporate them a little more often. But yeah, I still owe you an unboxing. I decided to go for a bracelet this time. This is my first Chanel bracelet actually. And if you've been following me for a while, either here on YouTube or on Instagram, you'll know that My soft spot when it comes to Chanel costume jewelry lies in earrings, but the earring selection, as you will have seen in the clips that I shared, was kind of weird. So earrings weren't an option, and I'm really proud of myself for not going for a brooch either, because we all know I don't wear brooches. I just love the look of them. Plus, I mean, the selection wasn't that great either. But then I saw this beauty, and obviously it's very statement, and again, obviously it's costume jewelry and you spend a lot of money for, yeah, basically metal, no gold, no nothing. It's, yeah, you pay for the brand, that's basically it. But I mean, with it being on sale, the original price was, let me quickly look at the receipt. Okay, so the original price was 590 euros, which is kind of steep, but I guess by now we all got used to the crazy Chanel prices when it comes to fashion jewelry. But as with everything, or at least almost everything, the sale was 40%, which led to a markdown of 236 euros. So I ended up paying 354 euros, which obviously is still a lot of money. And I mentioned in a couple of videos of mine that I try to stay away as much as possible from costume jewelry because, yeah, the prices are just ridiculous. But I'm really happy with the bracelet, and I was actually kind of surprised that I found it in the sale, because my understanding was that this design was kind of popular, so I was surprised to find it in the sale. But I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm really happy I found it. And that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. As I said, I post every Wednesday and sometimes an additional video if I manage to squeeze it in there time-wise. So yeah, I would love to have you back. Have an amazing rest of your week, and until next time, bye.
When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly.